The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He's got it, enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they'll get back into this game.
They'll hand it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the catch downfield. Clean toward the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Shotgun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. He keeps it on a design run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. It's incomplete. Broken up nicely. Now, there is a flag on the play back in the offensive pit area. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Offense on the field. It's 4th down and 9. Well, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. The Buckeyes will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. The pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. First down here for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, but to what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He's looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now in the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with a 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
QB keeper all the way. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
And on fourth down, they line up in the wildcat. What's the call here? Direct snap. Running with purpose. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time, way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He's back to throw again on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The Tigers are in the red zone now. And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll test the right side here. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside and the perimeter to set something up downfield.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The pass is caught. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Tigers will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it near the end zone. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on 4th down, and you come up with a first down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
The Tigers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. That's a design quarterback keeper. Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. 1st down and more. He's still running. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 45. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice 1st down.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Second down after that previous play. Quick throw caught on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Buckeyes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Gets made on the out route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Handoff running right. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's take it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. And now it's fumble. What a decision. Offense recovers the fumble and keeps going.
The ball is on the ground, but this running back has got to be elated that somehow he's able to get it back. I'll tell you who else is elated. The play caller and his head coach on the sideline.
Puts him in a big hole at second and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on third and very long. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
You know, Chris, this offense has had a big day today. That first half, they seemed to be moving the ball almost every time they had a possession. They were putting points up on the board. Now to start this third quarter, they don't convert here on third down. They have so much confidence. I wouldn't be shocked to see them still go for this here.
And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. see if he can make something happen with the return. Return of 1 down. Sets up the next drive. State offense comes back onto the field. Will make the defense adjust. Gets the first and still running. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the right side on the toss. Breaks into the clip. Has a path to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
3rd down upcoming after that completion. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Back to throw again. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Receiver now before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat ball.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Direct snap. Pass rush closing in. On the attempted trickery, backfires, and now it's fourth down.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
The Buckeyes will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. There's contact on the throw. He's got it with room to run. Steps out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, some show of life from this offense.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. And how about the job by this receiver to fight for that first down?
It's an out route, the catch made. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
On first and 10, looking to throw, and it falls incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back. He's going to test the secondary. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Fighting off the defender. Touchdown, Ohio State. Strong game by this quarterback.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers. And now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the third quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
You had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. Receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The reception gets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. In this playoff game, deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game, who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Looking to throw again. Grabbed by the receiver. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Man, I know that this guy can make plays downfield, but Chris, how about this touchdown on 4th down? They throw it to him short. He not only picks up the first down, but with his wiggle and speed, he takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Goes out of bounds at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. possession. Defense will have to adjust. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, the sweat era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. And there's the handoff. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
He had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Contact as he let the ball go.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? Linebackers making some adjustments now. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Catch made in space. Look out. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this third down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's 4th down, and an interesting decision for this offense. With the lead, do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
4th down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. From the gun, he looks for an open man. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Past possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Running play goes backwards. Makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Design quarterback run. And here he goes. And it works. The first down to the 35.
And how much fun is this guy to be able to watch with a football in his hands? He's a quarterback, and he has that kind of speed. I think he's one of the fastest guys in the country, and he picks up some big yards here.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking for a receiver. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He can go. Touchdown, Clemson. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. They stretch the lead and get a lot closer to that slot in the national championship game. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. That's the 30. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes a quick grab. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the 4th quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And I don't think that made it 10 yards before getting touched. Of course, that's going to be a penalty. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the 4th quarter. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
They don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Finds his target, and it's complete. And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
A spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Looking to throw yet again. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. The receiver grabs it. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Chewing clock with the running game. And he stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
A spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today. And he's not done yet.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job of the kick return at that time.
1st and 10.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, pass rush gets home.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. He couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up 3rd down now. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught by the receiver. And the ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Receivers are bunched together. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution, how they're going about their business.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and blew it away. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. A timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. That massive gain has set him up at the 41-yard line, enemy territory. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he goes down, and that's how we will end it. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we.